Hey, has anyone ever eaten all you can eat by themselves? Because I haven't. And today, I'm gonna be burning 3,000 calories so that I can eat 3,000 calories. Don't mind the hair. I just woke up. Big mess out here. My dad's fixing the fence. But we started working out right here. I got my watch on. We're gonna try to burn around 1,000 calories today. So I just got dumped. And I guess one of the reasons why I'm doing so much of these things alone is because I didn't realize how much I was losing myself into people that weren't reciprocating what I was giving. You know, I thought I could just be a natural giver to people that I love, and I realized, it's just human to feel the desire to be loved back. Yeah, that's okay. I was choosing to give so much of myself to someone who couldn't choose me. In the same way that she was able to choose herself and move on with her life, doing what she wants to do, just proves to show that I can do that too. I've been focused so intensely on her the past few months, I neglected to realize that I was neglecting myself. As much as I wanted to cope and just say like, oh, but my life was amazing, like I was already doing everything I wanted to do, when so much of my attention, so much of my anxiety just wanting to spend time with her when she couldn't give it to me, I was using up all that energy on her and not like the things that I wanted to do. Started dancing a lot less, started doing my hobbies a lot less. I worked out less consistently. Like even this series, even my rejection therapy series that I said I was going to do consistently every week. I started that in February. It's July now. And after I met her, I stopped doing it. I only have 5 videos up. I only made 1 video when she was around. I was supposed to do these things for myself to overcome my rejection sensitivity, and then I got rejected. In a way, I guess it's kind of a good thing because it's bringing me back into what I set out to do this year. And this year I'm practicing becoming a man of my word and just doing the things that I said I was going to do. And it just sucks because even if I know all of these things, even if it wasn't a bad breakup, even if it was simply just us not working out, I still have to process the heartbreak, still have to process and grieve the loss of not only the person that I heavily emotionally invested to in my life, I also have to process the loss of the version of myself that was so in love with her. The kind of person that I was that loved that hard, I miss that person. And you know what? I really want to see him again. So instead of waiting for a person to love that hard, I'm gonna practice loving myself that intensely. I need to be selfish enough to be able to choose myself over everything. And when I decide to do things for others, it's because I'm choosing myself and what I want to do for them. It's just funny that today it's gonna start with me eating all you can eat, but I think it's a good start. I think another thing that's gonna save me is doing things for other people that I love in my life. I was so focused on giving to just one person that I forgot that I want to be an altruistic person to anybody. I said that I was going to donate blood, I haven't done that yet. I said that I was going to volunteer at a dog shelter, I haven't done that yet. I said that I would make coffee for my parents every morning, and I stopped doing that. I'm making coffee for my dad now, but how many mornings have I missed making coffee for my parents? Mainit po.
Mainit, bakit ang lamig?
Because of the outside.
Mainit eh.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Thank you.
Masarap ba?
Yeah.
Another thing I have to make sure I don't fall into the habit of when it comes to heartbreak is losing my routines. Like the past few days, I've just been feeling so nauseous. I didn't have an appetite. I chose not to eat. I would starve. Even if my stomach was hurting, when I would even take a bite out of something, I would just feel like throwing up. So I decided, hey, I don't need to eat right now. In a way, it kind of felt like I was doing it on purpose. Like it felt like I was pitying myself. And for some reason, self-pity feels so good, but that doesn't mean it's a good thing for you. My life's not a movie. I'm not a movie star. I'm not in a sad romance. I'm just living my life. The way that I was acting the past few days, it was almost like I was pretending I was being watched, and it's almost like I was trying to make the audience feel bad for me. It's like, oh, look at this poor guy going through a heartbreak. Look at all he's been through. Poor guy. We need to pay attention to him. But no one's watching me, and the pity won't help. no one's gonna come to save me. So I've got to stop pitying myself, and I've got to learn that the best thing to do for myself, the only thing that will save me, is growth. I have to do the work. Even if this is clearly the harder thing to do, it's so much easier to just sulk and be comfortable in my sadness, but I have to do the work. I want to be a better person for myself. And the more that I love myself, the more I can extend that love to other people. And what's wrong with starting out with choosing food? I need food. I love food. I'm gonna eat food. You know what else I love? I love coffee. I'm gonna make it. Nice. Oh my god, it's so hot. I picked like the worst day to do 3 workouts in one day. But you know what? The thing is, I really didn't want to do this today. I kept on looking for excuses to just be like, you know what, that's enough. I can just chill today. But I realized that another reason why I keep falling into bad habits when it comes to relationships is the fact that I lack self-confidence. And a lot of that comes from me not doing what I said I was going to do. There's so many small and simple things that I can do day by day to improve my confidence, because confidence comes from me trusting myself. Because when I keep on breaking my own promises and not fulfilling what I said I was going to do, I trust myself a lot less, and then I'm less confident in myself because I become a person that's not a man of his word. So the problem is, the place that I wanted to go to for the batting cage, they don't have an automatic pitching machine. You actually need someone to feed it. I'm like, oh, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm gonna be by myself? No, I'm bringing my little sibling. Yeah! And her boyfriend. Ugh. Hurry up! Hurry up! Get in!
What's up? Oh, we're down here?
Facility's really nice though. Did you guys just open recently?
A couple of weeks ago, yeah.
Oh, awesome. Oh, my camera. Oh no! The dance class that I chose today is Hip Hop Foundations. I realized that I've been dancing for a while, but I don't really have foundations when it comes to hip hop. And a lot of the styles in Toronto that I go and take classes in are very hip hop inspired. So I feel like learning the foundations for hip hop would help me a lot. And I also think something more foundational, so something less intermediate, will help me just do today's dance class like it's a workout. Hi, can I check in for Bernice's class? How are you? Hi. I've never taken a hip hop foundation before. So. You know that one guy that you probably know that keeps on trying to talk in analogies, or like tries to make everything an analogy? Yeah, I'm gonna be that guy right now. Today I realized that whenever I dance, I always take classes that are so difficult that it's a struggle and a challenge for me to just pick up the choreo. And because it's already such a challenge for me, it's hard for me to like just imbue like my own style, or to practice what else makes dance, to actually really like feel the dance. I'm kind of just trying my best to memorize the moves. For example, it's hard for me to express facial expressions. It's hard for me to be really intentional with the quality of my movement. But in an easier class, I give myself more of that space and more of the time to be able to just dumb it down keep it simple so that I can work on actually improving the things that I was missing from being too stressed by my other challenges, and just like the things that I was overlooking because I was too focused on the things that were more difficult. Okay, but where am I going with this? My analogy was that in life, I keep on trying to do difficult things, and I'm trying to focus on making myself and my life so perfect or so grand that I'm missing and I'm overlooking things that were simple for me to pick up on to make the quality of my life that much better. Because when I dance, I think it's actually really hard to turn a simple choreo or combo into something that looks cool. Can a really good dancer make a really simple and easy choreo look really good? So again, in life, I want to be able to really work on the simple things that make the quality of my life that much better. If I could think of like 3 simple things at the top of my head, it's literally just like sleep. That's probably the number one most important thing for me because my sleep is so trash. It's hard for me to sleep at night, and when I do sleep, I sleep for like 3 hours. So it's something that I have to work on. It's probably a whole other video. Number 2 is picking one thing that I want to do every single day. I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna want something. I don't know what it is yet. It could be something big. It could be like going to a dance class. It could be like, I'm going to draw something today. I'm going to take photos. Or it could even be as simple as, I'm going to eat my favorite ice cream today. But I want to wake up every single day wanting something. The alternative to that is thinking and dreading every single day because I'm trying so hard to do grand things. Like, I was so hyperfixated on the fact that I want to be like a huge, like recognized dancer and choreographer, choreographing and dancing for like celebrities and artists, that I forgot that I actually just wanted to dance. Like it starts with wanting to dance. Sure, I should keep my goals visible, but what do I really want to do today? And I have to take it one day at a time. And the third thing is to eat more tasty food by myself. I don't have to wait for anybody. I keep waiting until there's someone that's with me that wants to go eat all you can eat, or that wants to eat my favorite desserts, or just grab my favorite foods and eat tasty things, or try new things. Like, there's a bar downtown Toronto called M2 by Matcha Matcha. I have been wanting to go there since it opened like 6 months ago. And I'm like, oh, I want to take someone there. I want to take a date there. I keep thinking it wasn't even just my friends. I was just like, I want to take a date there. So I was like, I wanted to take someone that doesn't even exist, like an imaginary person, to a place I've been wanting to go to for a really long time. Like, I love matcha. I don't have to wait for anybody. I can just go by myself. Also, I love Haidilao. I can go here to eat all you can eat by myself. Like, who am I waiting for? I don't need to wait for anyone. When I go with my friends or go with people that I can enjoy with, like, of course I'm gonna have fun. But I really need to lean into this whole rejection therapy thing where I just do things alone and not like force myself to do everything alone, especially because I'm an extrovert. But the important thing is that I have to be not just okay with doing things alone, but I have to learn how to enjoy doing things alone, especially because these are things that I enjoy. Time to get Haidilao!
Rinda, 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 rinda.
Ay, one.
I make videos for other people, so for fun I like making videos for myself. What's your name?
My name's Dragon, but I'm using someone else's pad.
Oh yeah, that's my
What's your name?
Haru.
Haru. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Are you taking
No, do you want to guess?
Korean?
No.
Filipino?
Yeah. I'm Chinese Filipino.
Oh,
Yeah.
Do you speak both of the languages or just?
No, I'm learning Mandarin and Cantonese right now. My dad was adopted by a Japanese person.
Oh, really?
That's why my name is the Japanese name.
So that's why I first guessed this.
Yeah.
So you were born here, right?
No, I was born in the Philippines.
You moved here when?
I was 3 years old. Are you from?
My dad is Korean, my mom's Vietnam.
Oh, really? Do you speak both languages?
I
Oh,
was born in Korea. I was raised in China.
oh,
I spent like 5-6 years in Korea, and then all my family moved to China, and then my mom was also born in Korea.
oh.
Their family are from China.
그럼 한국어 말하고
한국말
있어요? 뭐?
지금
네네네.
한국말 배운 거예요, 아니면
배웠어요. 네네.
한국 음식 맛있는데?
내가 가서 대학교에서 공부했어요.
무슨 학과 다녔어요?
언어학. 예.
그러니까 학과 배운 거예요?
네네 맞아요. 언어 좋아해요.
이거 좋아요?
네네. 보통 예능 프로그램
예능 프로그램?
예능 프로그램 봐요. 네. 무한도전 아세요?
완전 엄청 좋아하죠, 엄청 좋아하죠.
네네네.
진짜 끝난 거 너무 아쉬워요.
아
끝난 지
네.
오래됐잖아, 엄청 아쉬워요.
네.
예전에 제가 홍보할 때는 그 런닝맨 엄청 좋아했는데 지금 런닝맨도 진짜
아,
이것처럼 재밌지 않아요.
네. 신기해요.
You're very amazing too. That very hard to see someone that learns Korean and speak like you. Speak
Wow.
really good though.
음.
I remember Korean.
Thank you so much. I'm still studying. 아직 멀어요.
아니 쉬다가 시간 있을 때 인스타그램 이렇게 찍어요.
네네네.
고기 맛있게 드세요.
네네. 감사합니다. 와. And he's on the other table speaking Chinese right now. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm just wondering, do you still have the bear that you give to people that sit alone?
Oh, give me one.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, full. I'm gonna explode. Final stretch. Here we go. First day. Kinda nervous. This is exactly how I get a stomach ache. Oh my god, I ate so much my head hurts. I'm fighting for my life right now. I just searched this up on Google. 호인씨, 이쪽은 뭐예요?
집에 가서 추가드릴게요.
Hey, is it okay if you take a photo of me and
You want to
can you a photo please? Yeah.
together?
Yeah, just like this. Thank you so much. I'm really happy about today. I'm proud of myself for not getting comfortable in the sadness. I forced myself up and I got the ball rolling. I'm not just taking the easy route of self-pity. I'm actually doing the inner work. It's really difficult, and it feels like there's so many mental and emotional blocks in the way. For now, let's just keep it simple, take it easy, take it day by day. You know, we did well today. What's tomorrow gonna bring us?